Everyone says drones have made tanks obsolete. But if that's true, why are India, China, Russia, and the United States investing billions of dollars? The answer lies on today's battlefields. Despite drones, missiles, and fighter aircraft, whenever an army has to capture enemy territory, it still sends tanks first. Because air power can destroy too, missiles can strike. But only tanks and soldiers can capture and hold the ground. So today, let's understand the machines that form the steel backbone of the Indian Army, the indigenous Arjun, and the battle-proven T-90 Bhishma. For decades, experts predicted the end of tanks, first because of helicopters, then anti-tank missiles, and now drones. Yet every major military power continues developing them. Why? Because no weapon has replaced their role. A fighter jet cannot occupy a city, a missile cannot secure a border, a drone cannot hold territory. Only infantry supported by armor can do that. Recent wars have proved something important. Tanks are not obsolete, they simply have to fight differently. Modern tanks operate alongside infantry, reconnaissance drones, artillery, electronic warfare units, engineers, and air defense systems. Military planners call this the combined arms warfare. Combined arms warfare means integrating all these branches to achieve maximum battlefield effectiveness. UPSC, CDS, and CAPF frequently ask conceptual questions on this topic. Earlier armies maintained separate light, medium, and heavy tanks. Today, almost every major army relies mainly on one category, the main battle tank, or MBT. Every MBT is designed around three principles: firepower, protection, and mobility. Firepower destroys enemy tanks. Protection keeps the crew alive. Mobility ensures speed. If one of these three is compromised, the tank loses its advantage. That's why designing an MBT remains one of military engineering's toughest challenges. Remember this formula: MBT Sabila, firepower plus protection plus mobility. This is one of the most commonly tested defense concepts for aspirants. After the 1971 Indo-Pak War, India realized that depending entirely on imported tanks was risky. To become self-reliant, DRDO assigned the CVRDE in Chennai. The result was Arjun. Today, the latest operational version is the Arjun Mk1A. It weighs around 68.5 tons, making it one of the heaviest in the world. Its main weapon is a powerful 120mm rifled gun. Unlike many modern tanks that use smoothbore guns, Arjun uses a rifled barrel for excellent accuracy. Its greatest strength is Kanchan composite armor, an indigenous armor system developed in India to significantly improve crew protection. Arjun also features hunter-killer capability. While the gunner destroys one target, the commander is already identifying the next. This reduces reaction time dramatically. The Mk1A version incorporates more than 70 major improvements, including automatic target tracking, advanced thermal imaging, and digital communication systems. The Indian Army is inducting Arjun Mk1A mainly for operations in Rajasthan's desert sector, where its firepower and stability provide a significant advantage. India's first indigenous MBT is Arjun, developed by CVRDE, manufactured at Awadhi, featuring a 120mm rifled gun and Kanchan armor. Quick quiz: who developed the Arjun main battle tank? A. HAL, B. Bell, C. DRDO, D. ISRO. The correct answer is C. DRDO. While Arjun represents indigenous capability, the backbone of India's armored corps remains the T-90 Bhishma. Originally Russian, it's now made in India. Compared to the Arjun, it is significantly lighter, weighing around 46 to 48 tons. Its primary weapon is a 125mm smoothbore gun. Unlike Arjun, the T-90 uses an autoloader. This eliminates the need for a dedicated loader, reducing the crew from 4 soldiers to 3. The tank is protected by explosive reactive armor, commonly called ERA, which helps defeat incoming anti-tank projectiles by exploding on impact. Its lighter weight makes it suitable for deserts, riverine plains, and high-altitude regions such as Ladakh, where terrain is challenging. India continues upgrading the T-90 fleet with indigenous thermal sights and improved electronics. Today, hundreds of Bhishmas form the spearhead of strike formations. Quick facts: T-90 main gun is 125mm smoothbore. Crew count is 3. Protection is provided by ERA. It's the current backbone of the corps. Quiz: which Indian main battle tank uses an autoloader? A. Arjun. B. Vijayanta. C. T-90 Bhishma. D. T-72 Ajaya. Correct answer is C. Modern armies don't look for the best tank. They look for the right tank for the right mission. Arjun brings protection, T-90 brings mobility. Together, they give India a balanced armored capability. But even the most powerful tank has one limitation that must be addressed before advancing. Before it can advance, enemy bunkers and artillery positions must first be destroyed from long range. That responsibility belongs to the god of war, artillery. Once you understand how India's guns and rocket systems work, you'll realize why soldiers still call artillery the god of war. A tank can break through enemy defenses, but before that happens, someone has to destroy the enemy's bunkers, silence their artillery, neutralize command posts, and weaken defensive positions spread across kilometers. That responsibility belongs to artillery. In almost every modern war, the battle begins not with tanks, but with long-range guns. There's a reason military commanders have called artillery the god of war for more than a century. If tanks win battles, artillery creates the conditions. Let's understand the 3 artillery systems that form the backbone of India's long-range firepower. Imagine firing 6 powerful shells and disappearing before the enemy even knows where you were. That's exactly what the K9 Vajra-T is designed to do. The K9 Vajra-T is a 155mm, 52 caliber self-propelled howitzer. Originally based on South Korea's K9 Thunder, it has been customized for Indian conditions. Unlike conventional artillery, the K9 carries its own engine. It doesn't need another vehicle to tow it. It can move, fire, and immediately relocate. This tactic is known as shoot and scoot. It protects the gun from enemy counter-battery fire. The K9 can engage targets over 40 kilometers away. It also has multiple round simultaneous impact, or MRSI, capability. That means several shells fired at different trajectories can strike the target almost at the same moment, giving the enemy almost no time to react. Initially deployed in Rajasthan's deserts, the K9 has also been modified for high-altitude operations in Ladakh. The Bofors gun played a decisive role during the Kargil War, but India wanted something even better. The result was Dhanush. Dhanush is a 155mm, 45 caliber indigenous towed howitzer. Although inspired by the Bofors FH-77B, it incorporates major indigenous improvements. It features digital fire control systems, automatic gun alignment, night firing capability, and a firing range of around 38 kilometers. Unlike the K9, Dhanush is towed by a military vehicle. That makes it easier to deploy in difficult mountainous terrain. The Indian Army has inducted Dhanush into several artillery regiments, strengthening India's indigenous manufacturing capability. If Dhanush represents India's progress, ATAGS represents India's future. ATAGS stands for the Advanced Towed Artillery Gun System. Developed by DRDO in partnership with Indian industry, it is one of India's most ambitious artillery projects. ATAGS is a 155mm, 52 caliber towed howitzer. Its biggest advantage is its exceptionally long firing range, along with a high rate of fire. During Army trials, ATAGS demonstrated impressive accuracy and consistency. Its induction marks another major milestone in India's journey towards self-reliance. So far, we've seen tanks that capture territory and artillery guns that prepare the battlefield. But modern warfare is evolving again. Traditional artillery is devastating. Yet every shell strikes only a limited area. What if an entire enemy formation needed to be destroyed within seconds? That challenge gave rise to a completely different class of battlefield weapons. Not guns, but rocket artillery. India answered with Pinaka. Before we understand missile warfare, we first need to understand the weapon that bridges the gap, the Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher. Conventional artillery is devastating, but it has one limitation. Every shell destroys only a single target area. Now imagine an enemy armored brigade, hundreds of vehicles, multiple air defense systems, artillery batteries, and troop concentrations spread across several square kilometers. Firing one shell at a time isn't enough. The battlefield demands overwhelming firepower, delivered within seconds. That's exactly why militaries developed rocket artillery. And India's answer to this challenge is Pinaka. Named after Lord Shiva's divine bow, Pinaka is India's indigenous multi-barrel rocket launcher, or MBRL. It was developed by DRDO to replace the aging Soviet-era Grad rocket systems. Unlike conventional artillery guns, Pinaka fires rockets instead of shells. A single launcher carries 12 rockets. These rockets can all be fired within just a few seconds, blanketing an entire enemy position with devastating firepower. Its primary role isn't precision. Its role is battlefield saturation. Destroy enemy troop concentrations, armored columns, logistics hubs, command centers, and missile launch sites before ground forces advance. The latest Pinaka variants have significantly improved range, allowing the Indian Army to strike targets far beyond the reach of earlier versions. Modern Pinaka regiments are also equipped with advanced navigation, digital fire control systems, automated targeting, and rapid reloading capability. Its high mobility allows launchers to relocate immediately after firing, reducing the risk of enemy counterattacks. Pinaka is a multi-barrel rocket launcher developed by DRDO, designed to replace the BM-21 Grad rocket system. Fires 12 rockets in a salvo. Primary role, battlefield saturation. Remember the difference. Artillery gun fires shells. Rocket launcher fires rockets. Missile is a guided weapon. Pinaka belongs to which category? The correct answer is C, multi-barrel rocket launcher. Many students confuse rockets with missiles. Let's clear that once and for all. A rocket, once launched, cannot guide itself. It simply follows its trajectory toward the target. A missile, on the other hand, can change direction during flight using onboard guidance systems. That makes missiles much more accurate, but also significantly more expensive. Rocket artillery is designed to destroy large areas quickly. Missiles are designed to destroy specific high-value targets. That's why modern armies need both. Remember this simple trick. Rocket equals unguided. Missile equals guided. Artillery equals shells. This question has appeared repeatedly in CDS, NDA, and AFCAT examinations. By now, India's battlefield firepower starts making perfect sense. When a battle begins, long-range artillery guns like Dhanush and ATAGS weaken enemy positions. Pinaka then saturates large target areas with rockets. Only after this massive bombardment do tanks and infantry launch their assault. This coordination is known as fire support. Without effective fire support, even the world's strongest armored force cannot advance safely. Modern warfare is not about one powerful weapon. It's about different weapons working together at exactly the right time. Arjun is the indigenous main battle tank. T-90 Bhishma is the backbone of India's armored corps. K9 Vajra is the self-propelled howitzer. Dhanush is the indigenous towed howitzer. ATAGS is the next-generation indigenous artillery gun. Pinaka is the multi-barrel rocket launcher. Remember this battlefield sequence: artillery, rocket artillery, tanks, then infantry. We've now understood how India dominates the battlefield on land. But battles are no longer fought only on the ground. The greatest threat today often comes from the skies. Enemy fighter aircraft, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and armed drones. Stopping those threats requires an entirely different shield, India's air defense systems. And that's where our journey continues.